It's Friday! Yay! And I know for most of you that also means school is done for this school year. So I know a lot of people are excited about that too. So hope you're having a great day today. Glad to be with you as we continue in this series on love from 1 Corinthians 13. Check in the chat. Let me know who's out there. Let me know what you're thankful for today. I want to hear those. It says my connection is unstable. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, I guess say something in the chat and let me know. But, well, it's gone now, so maybe that's better. I don't know. Anyway, apologize for technical difficulties. Anyway, let me know what you're thankful for today. I'm thankful that apparently I have a better connection now than I did 30 seconds ago, so that's nice. I'm thankful for my wife today. Like, this is going to sound kind of odd, but part of my dream last night, she had, left me or we'd split. It was bad. I was not happy, woke up unhappy with that sort of lingering, and so just really, really thankful for her today and all that she means to me and to our family. So let me know what you are thankful for in the chat. I want to be able to rejoice with you guys for all of that. So anyway, I see Luke is thankful for summer. I like that. Me too, for sure. Others, check in. Let me know. All right, so quarter teen games for today. So last time the question was, Wednesday was the anniversary of the final state to secede from the Union. We think maybe even the anniversary of that same state being the first to have independence from Britain, to declare their independence from Britain. So the question was, which state was that? Nobody got it exactly right, and it was a little bit tricky. Like normally with a number, it's easy to figure out which one's the closest. So I went with geographic, and so the correct answer was North Carolina. I had 3 people that said Virginia. So Tim and Beth and Luke will get a quarter because they were the closest to North Carolina. So anyway, but some good guesses out there. Thanks for joining in on that, guys. So today is going to be, it's really random. I'm telling you ahead of time. I know some of these, it's like, oh, I think I might have an idea. Like you guys did really good at guessing with the Mount St. Helens. Everybody was really, really close. This one's going to be completely random, so just have some fun with it. All right. So today is May 22nd, 522. When I was growing up, my grandpa's phone number started with 522. All right. So the first 3 numbers were 522. The question for you today is, what were the next 4 numbers? Yes, I remember his phone number. And so you just have to guess 4 numbers. Okay. Whatever 4 numbers you think might have been the last 4 numbers of his phone number. That's it. That's it for today. So have some fun with it. Anyway, all right, so 1 Corinthians 13, love does not envy. That's where we're at today, okay? Sort of continuing in verse 4, love does not envy. So let's talk about that, all right? First of all, it's kind of interesting to me. He begins this stuff by saying, love is patient, is kind. Now we're sort of starting this list of things that love is not. Paul wants us to see both the positive and negative sides. It's not that there's a negative side to love, but okay, what does love look like and what does love not look like? And I want to make sure that if it is like this, then I'm like that. If love is not like this, and I want to not be like that. And so we're going to hit the first of those today with does not envy. So a couple of questions that we need to tackle. First of all, if love does not envy, then okay, why not? Why should I not envy? Besides just what this verse says, but there's several other verses throughout the New Testament that talk about that. I mean, first of all, just big picture definition. We're going to talk about this a lot throughout this chapter, but love is not selfish. That's really, I think you could sort of boil down this whole section by talking about how love is not selfish. And look, jealousy, envy by nature is selfish. So just in and of itself, it's the opposite of what we're trying to do when we're loving others, from what Paul is teaching us. But some other verses from the Bible that talk about it. So 1 Corinthians 3, like the beginning of that chapter, Paul talks about how jealousy is a sign of immaturity. Galatians 5:20, he includes it as part of the works of the flesh, which is sort of right before where he talks about the fruit of the Spirit. So that's not a good thing. James 3:16, we just finished reading that. He says that jealousy leads to disorder and every vile practice. Like, look, if there's jealousy involved, bad things are going to follow. So, I mean, we could talk all day about like, okay, why shouldn't we be jealous? Why shouldn't we have envy and all that sort of stuff? But I think probably what's going to be more helpful is, okay, how do I avoid it? How do I get rid of this and make sure that I'm not engaging in this that the Bible doesn't want me to, that God doesn't want me to? So, look, if we're going to do that, to some degree, we've got to get to the root of the problem, okay? Like, why am I jealous? Why am I struggling with envy? And ultimately, anytime that's happening, another person has something that I want. Like, that's what it comes down to. That's what envy is, that they have something I want. That could be stuff, like better, nicer clothes or more money or a cooler phone or whatever. I don't know. All sorts of stuff we could be jealous of. It may be things like love or attention. We're probably going to find that a lot with siblings, where we can be jealous of one another. But also, we can look at another person and be jealous of maybe an ability that they have or a personality trait that they have. That can strike up envy in our hearts. And so, look, we got to realize, okay, what legitimately am I jealous of? And I think it's also helpful to ask ourselves, okay, is this something that God wants me to have? Is the thing I'm jealous of something that God even wants me to have? It may not be. And in that case, I should be able to cut that down at the root right there. And sometimes, look, especially if it's stuff, if we're jealous of stuff that somebody else has, okay, like go out and earn it. Like do some work, earn the money, and go out and get it. And then you don't have to worry about the jealousy. You've earned it. And that's always a good thing. But I want to wrap up with just 3 simple keys to avoiding jealousy, avoiding envy. Like if I can make these 3 things true of myself, then I'm not really going to have to worry about envy because it's going to take care of itself. Okay, so 3 simple keys. First, be content with what God gives you, right? Be content with what God gives you. He's going to give you exactly what he knows you need, and we need to be content in that. And if we are, then we're not going to be jealous of what other people have, right? 2, relationships are more important than stuff. Relationships, the people in your life are more important than the stuff you have. And so make sure that you value those people and value your relationships with them more than what you can get out of it or more than what you have, okay? The third, and this comes from Romans 12:15, rejoice with those who rejoice. Look, if we're going to be loving one another, then we need to be happy for one another, okay? If somebody that I love gets something good, I'm not showing love by being jealous of them, by being like, well, that never happens to me. Why don't I have that? If I love them, I should be happy that they have that, okay? So if we're loving someone, be content with what God gives you, value people and relationships more than stuff, and rejoice with those who rejoice. Be happy when God blesses those around us, all right? So there's some simple keys for you. I hope that's helpful. So when we continue on Monday, next up is love does not boast and is not arrogant. So I'm going to sort of pair those two because I think they go together really easily. Does not boast, is not arrogant. That'll be up next on Monday. Let's see real quick. I see some Tim's thankful for no school. I love that. I see several guesses on the quarter team game, so that's awesome. And I appreciate you guys all checking in. So enjoy your weekend. Don't forget about worship together on Sunday. And we'll see you here again Monday afternoon. Love you. See you guys later.